Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Maddie and thank you so much for watching. So today we are going to be testing the very exciting Tati beauty line. Tati is a famous YouTuber. She's super classy. Her makeup is always beautifully applied, and she recently launched her own beauty line. So the two things we're checking out today is the Textured Neutrals Volume 1 eyeshadow palette and her newly launched, like just the other day, Blendiful sponges. So you get two little sponges. This one's in the shape of a heart, a little bit like not stiff really, but just more stiff than this guy. And then you have this guy. So supposedly you're supposed to be able to apply all of your base makeup with just these two little sponges. So we are definitely testing that out today. And we're going to test the quality of her eyeshadows. So if you want to see what the hell happens, then keep on watching. Thanks guys. Alright you guys, so first thing we're going to do is test out this little guy and this little guy. So you're supposed to be able to use this for creams, powders, liquids, anything you want to do. I've seen people do their whole base from primer to setting powder using just this sponge, so I'm super excited about that. It's supposed to leave no streak marks, no lines. It's supposed to blend everything flawlessly. So I have trouble. I have certain areas that don't seem to grab product that well, or maybe my beauty blender is too wet and so it removes product. I'm not really sure. So I'm hoping this could be a game changer for me, because your foundation and like your base is kind of everything. Your shadow you can do kind of whatever, really easy shadow, really crazy shadow, but your base, if it doesn't look good, like nothing looks good and you don't feel good. So I'm hoping this little guy can make that all better. So I did prime my face already all over with the Henriksen Banana Brightening Primer, just because my skin's pretty dry. But we are going to use our little puff to apply this Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Primer. So these are called Blendifuls, by the way. She uses puffs all the time on her channel, so this makes sense for her. And I'm really excited. So I think, I don't know what I want to do. I'm just going to take it, I guess, right on the top and just kind of pick up some product and like push it in. I'm gonna fill, this is like a pore filling smoothing primer, so just kind of get that where we want it. My skin is doing some really fun things and acting really crazy, so love that for me. Here. I'm really excited to try this with foundation. Okay. So far so good. I mean, it's primer, so it's hard to kind of, I will say a little bit of the fiber just came off in here, but that's really not too big of a deal, at least to me. And I think you can use like patting motions or swiping motions, so we'll kind of try both and see what happens. So next, let's try foundation. Give me 1 second. So I think I want to mix the Nude Illusion foundation from Wander. And that kind of has a big doe foot applicator that you can just apply straight to the face. Just a little pump of that to kind of put on the sponge itself. So I'm just going to use the same side, I think, that we did the primer, because it's just going kind of all over that anyway. And let's just go in. So let's swipe on this side. Supposedly this doesn't like absorb product either, so you get a lot out of it, like out of your foundation and stuff, which is nice. See how quick that was. Sorry, I'm looking at my mirror down here to see like what's really happening. Oh, am I disgusting here? So I think it looks good. My skin is so dry, nothing looks good on it. Nothing looks good. It's terrible, I hate it. So I think this blended it really nice and quickly. I don't know. I don't know that swiping is great for me for dry skin, just because it can pick up on dry patches, which isn't the fault of this product. It's just a fact of life, a fun fact. My skin is horrible. Okay, I'm gonna try patting over some areas and see if I like that more with this guy. You definitely get more coverage by patting, obviously. You're not like swiping it around. But these two areas along the side of my nose, like on my cheeks, are the two areas that I have a hard time getting product to kind of really stay and look nice in. I don't know why, but I always have problems there, so. This is how we're looking. I think it looks nice. It blends it out nice. It blends it out quickly. So that's really great. Next, we'll use the Jeffree Star Concealer, Magic Star Concealer in C11. Oh, where'd that come from? This concealer is really nice. Creamy. We'll see how it does. See how it does. I'm assuming you would want to pat maybe for your under eye. So let's just use, she like folds it, I guess. So let's just blend this out, kind of tapping this and see how that looks. I think that blended that out amazing. That was so easy and smooth. This concealer is also really great, so. And I guess you can wash these by putting them in the dryer, like washer and dryer, or like soap and water, warm water and some soap. So I will probably, majority of the time, do it with soap and water. It's just easier for me in my sink. I do that with my sponges. I do that with my little guy that I use to like wash my face. Because then you can get use out of it pretty quickly, instead of having to do like wait to do a load of laundry for just this little guy. So, but we've done 3 things with just this one corner, so that's really exciting. So that blended concealer out really, really nicely. Cool. Cute. Skin's looking better with the concealer on because it was looking hella dry. Okay, next, let's do bronzer. So this is the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Sculpting Bronzer with jojoba oil. Does it have a shade? I don't think so. In this shade. So maybe one side we'll try swiping the product on, and the other side we will put it on here and then blend it out from there. We'll see which works better. So I think I can just use probably the same side, because who the heck cares? Let's kind of work that in. It blends it like really easy. Like it doesn't feel like it should work, but it does. Look at that. All right, so now let's apply the product directly to the sponge and see how that works. they both look good. I'm into it. I'm okay either way. It doesn't really matter. I don't have a preference of how to do it. I'll probably just do it directly on the face, but I don't really, it works nicely either way. So whatever your preference is, it'll work, which is really cool. I really like this little bronzer stick too. It's not like too dark. It's nice for me because I'm not dark at all. So I need something that's a little lighter to my white ass scalp. Subtle, subtle. All right, we are, if you're wondering why I put bronzer down here, it creates a shadow under your lip. It makes it look a little bit more pouty, just if you're wondering. So I think for blush, I want to do this Physicians Formula Organic Wear Dewy Blush Elixir with super fruits. It's like a berry color, and I've only used this once, so I just wanted to use it again. And this is like a liquid blush. It's not like a hard, like cream blush or solid. Like this is a blush stick. This is not. This is like, it has a pump, shoots out, that kind of deal. So let's see how this does. So this is what the blush looks like. You can see it's liquidy. You don't need like a lot. Oh, you pump out so much. Ooh, ooh. All right, so let's just dip in with our little sponge. So I spread it out, and it's pretty liquidy. I don't know if you can tell. But anywho, so I'm just gonna put a little bit on there. Cute. This puts it on like really nice and diffusely because you don't want to come out real crazy with the blush right off the bat. And then if you do put like that spot had a good amount, this kind of helps you blend it all out and it looks kind of airbrushed out. And then I think it will make it easier to layer stuff too. Like layer, if I wanted to put more blush on, I could do that. It wouldn't look crazy. Let's just do like a tiny bit more blush. I'm really enjoying this. So I watched a couple reviews initially because I wasn't going to order it. I just wanted to see. I like watching review videos, what I like to do before bed. But then I watched them and people loved it so much. That's why I ordered it. I was like, well, I need this now because everybody's raving about it. So that's why we got it. Look at that. And to be able, I did my whole face with just this corner. That's crazy. There's 2 other corners we could use this for if we really wanted to. Like tomorrow, the next day, whatever. All right. What next? Highlight. Let's set our face, which is the part of my makeup routine that always gets real sketchy because I'm already dry as a cactus. So I'm actually going to use the Jeffree Star Magic Setting Powder in Rose. I really like this powder. I think it's really nice. Finely milled. It smells like cotton candy. So what else could you possibly ask for? So I am not going to use the same area that we were putting product on. I'm going to use this other corner. It's nice because any way it has this little thing for you to grip. So any way you hold it, you can get like a good grip on it and kind of easily put powder under there. So that's nice. So I'm going to take this side, blend out my creasy under eye. Okay. Now let's set it. Good amount of powder on there. Tap some of that off. And let's go in. Wow, okay. Just for powder alone, this was a winner. Winner hit. This powder is awesome also. It comes in a couple different shades. It smells delicious from Jeffree Star. All right, I'm gonna do my brows off camera and I'll be back and we will test out the eyeshadows. So now I'm gonna go into the Matte Soothe here, which is this brown color. It's beautiful in the crease. She is really big into eyeshadows and glitter, and this palette is such a nice like first launch from her beauty line. And I know everything she makes will be of a high quality because if you watch her channel, you know what I'm talking about. She's great. She is Tati Beauty, Glam Life Guru. And I just love her. I love watching her videos. So I'm just taking this all over the crease. My windshield wiper motions. I don't think, unfortunately, that the sequins will show up all that well on camera. I can try to swatch one. Let me swatch Poet. See if you can see the reflect in it. I don't think so. I don't know, it's really hard to see, but they're so beautiful, so that sucks that you can't really see them, but they are gorgeous. All right, went to clean off my hand. So maybe let's throw Ritual. We'll throw the sequin Ritual, which is this guy right here. It's the brown with some goldish like reflect in it. I'll throw that kind of lower in the crease. See how much of that reflect you can actually see. Really pigmented. That has a nice color to it. So on the eye, I don't necessarily see a ton of the reflect itself. Maybe if I did a bigger area, you would. But it definitely got nice, like, pigment to it. And then, let's see, should we try a glitter? I'm scared. Should we try a metallic or a glitter? Let me swatch them so you can see the difference. So I'm going to swatch the metallic of Aura, and then I'm going to swatch the glitter of Aura. So the metallic's on the top, the glitter is on the bottom. So you can see the difference. The consistency is very different. The glitters kind of seem to break apart when you swatch them in the pan. And that's probably just because they're not as like finely pressed as the metallics are. You can press them back into their pan though. Alright, let's just, oh god, I don't even know. Let's use the metallic for Aura and then we'll put the glitter, wow, on top. Look at that. That's beautiful. Well done, Tati. That's gorgeous, just like that. Let's pop this on, the glitter, just so you can see it. And I'm just pressing, I'm not swiping at all. You see the difference? For sure. Cool. Hopefully these don't like totally jack up my eyes. My eyes, surprise, surprise, don't really like glitter that much. But we'll try and see what happens. I look like I'm going to a party. My friends are gonna be like, what the hell is going on? It's 2 male friends I'm going with. So they're gonna be like, cool, you look like a lunatic. Just getting out the excess glitter here. So that's really pretty, you can see. So I'm going to finish off the lower lash line by putting Aura, Soothe, and Ritual under the lash line, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Like I said, I just ran the same challenge, ran on the top, on the bottom, lower lash line, and it looks beautiful. This palette, it's called Textured Neutral. It's a neutral palette. You can use it every day. You can make it daytime, you can make it nighttime, you can make it party time, whatever you want. It's a really versatile palette and it's a really great investment. It has a huge mirror too. I'll try to show you without blinding you, but what's that called when you can see yourself inside of something else? But beautiful palette. You can take this, be one and done if you travel. You don't really need anything else unless you want like a really crazy pop of color, but it does have that pink in there, which kind of adds a little flair to it. So I did curl my lashes, so I want to try this mascara I got from the brand Fit Glow Beauty. It is a clean beauty brand, and I've been wanting to try this mascara, but no lie, it's like 40 bucks, so I haven't done it. But I have a subscription box called Petite Vour that I sometimes show on my IG stories, and I got it in today's box, which is super exciting because that box is like 18 bucks, and this is 38 on its own. So let's try her out. Everyone like raves about this, that it makes your lashes look so long and beautiful, so let's see how she does. I don't traditionally like brushes like this. I prefer like a silicone wand situation, but I'm open to try anything. That's one coat. Looks good so far. Mascara is one of my favorite beauty products because I have blonde lashes, so without it I don't look like I even have lashes. So it's very important to me. I used to not go anywhere without mascara because I felt like I looked like ill, but I've gotten more comfortable living my life without it on the regular, but I do put it on most of the time. So let's do another coat of this. So far so good. Is it the most amazing thing I've ever seen? No, for the way people like rave about it, but let's put a second coat and see. Well People's Expressionist Mascara is my absolute favorite mascara. Second coat looks really nice though. Yeah, second coat is giving it to me. Love that. This guy. Nice. That's actually really nice. I'm into it. Into it. My lower lash line looks spidery and I kind of like it. So again, this is the Fit Glow Beauty Mascara, just in black. I don't know if I think they might have a brown, I'm not sure. They just came out with a liner too, I believe. Alright, let's finish this face. Let's put on a lip and I'll be right back to do some final thoughts. Alright you guys, I just did a little of this color straight up from Smashbox, like a real fun chocolatey brown to match the eye. I actually really like it. I don't think I've ever used this before, and I think I got it from like TJ Maxx maybe. Yeah, they always have stuff on sale. But anyway, the point of this ending is, what do we think of Tati Beauty? Worth it, not worth it? I definitely say worth it. I think that this Blendiful is amazing. It can help you in a lot of different ways in your makeup, and it's a nice like almost beginner's tool because it's kind of, obviously you have to learn how to use it, but I think it's a very user-friendly makeup application tool, and I look forward to continuing to use it for powder alone, which is such a difficult aspect of my makeup for me, to put it on and for it to look okay. This did that, and I've never had anything do that before, even a damp beauty blender, so I loved it. I didn't use this little baby one, but supposedly this one's good for like touching up when you're out on the go. It's tiny, obviously, you throw it in your purse. So these two together cost 18 bucks. I think it's worth it. A beauty blender costs 20 bucks and you get one, even though I love my beauty blender. So just to put it into perspective, and her shipping is really fast. I think I ordered these I don't know, middle of the week, Tuesday maybe? Tuesday or Wednesday, and I got it today. It's Saturday, so really quick shipping, which I love. I hate when brands take forever to ship. Amazon has ruined me for shipping, and I expect everything here like the next day. But anyway, so these are definitely a win for me. I think if you're in the market for a new beauty tool, this is great. Next up, Textured Neutrals Volume 1 palette. I actually really enjoyed this palette. I look forward to using it again. Like I said, it is a neutral palette. You can use it every day. Everything blended really nicely. I used 3 out of 6 shades. I used Aura, Soothe, if I can get over there, Soothe, and Ritual. Very neutral today. So we have Story, Memory, and Poet to use, which maybe I'll use in an upcoming video. Or, excuse me, I'll do a look and put it on my IG. I'm really excited to continue to play with this. And I will insert the swatches I did on my IG so you guys can get a better idea of each texture of shadow, because it's not always that easy to show on camera with all these lights. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe down below. Go follow me on IG at The All Natural Redhead. And thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.